So this is, again, what the default Create React App page looks like. So it's already pre-configured for React. If we look inside the source folder where all our source code lives, we see index.js. Does this thing that we know it needs to do, right? Call React DOM render, tells it what component, tells it what element from the page to replace, imports React, etc. I'm not using semicolons in my code, so I'm just going to get rid of these real quick just to be consistent. Don't feel like you need to, but I want it to look like all the rest of my code. And we have an app component, app.js. Again, I'll get rid of these real quick, not that it's a big deal. And back in the public folder, we have index.html. So that's in the public folder because it's just going to be copied almost as is from this folder to the actual build directory when we build this project for real, when we compile it. Everything in the source directory is going to actually be run through all our scripts, EIRN.
So back in index.js, there was something along the lines of start service worker?
Register service worker.
What does that do?
So service workers are a new feature of the web that are really nice. We don't really have time to get into it in great detail, but they can really help with performance and stuff like that. And Create React App comes with one kind of configured out of the box. There is a little more you need to do if you really want to use that, which is explained in the user guide. I'm almost certain. Maybe in the deployment section, I think. Yeah. So in the deployment section, I believe for certain hosts, you'll have to change something in your package.json if you really want to take advantage of the service worker. So in index.html, I will once again change my title, this time to Chaturang. And I will again update our app component to get rid of all the stuff that they have. I'll leave that outer div, and then I'll just put an H1 in there that says Chaturang. App.js, yep. And I'll get rid of the import statement for the logo because I'm not using it anymore. And I will right-click and delete logo.svg from my files. It's not a file that we're actually using, so there's no point in having it there. And app.css contains CSS that we're not using, so I will again just get rid of everything that's in that file. So we have nothing but our own code. And it should now look super boring like this. Boring, but it's ours. Not much of a change, but since everything still works, I'll go ahead and commit that, remove, create React app, boilerplate, placeholder code is out.